Howdy folks, welcome to another episode of Vern's Misadventures. So in the last episode, we got our base Amithlon system installed. Today we're going to go ahead and get the updates and patches installed, get the USB ports and the sound working. So without further ado, let's do it. If you see where we got this windowed workbench here, what you can do is you can go over here where the workbench and click on where it says backdrop. And by the way, how you do this is, see, this is how it was originally. Now you have to use your right mouse button, this one here. It's a little different than if you're used to using Windows, Linux, and even Mac OS, because the right click button does a lot more on Amiga than it does in those operating systems. So what you want to do is you click the right mouse button, you go over here, then you select, you just drag your mouse over it while you're holding it down, and then you can let go once you get to the thing you want to change. And you see how the window went away? Then you can make that persistent by going to Window, Snapshot, and Snapshot All. So with that done, next time we start this thing, we shouldn't have to mess with that, because it should know that we don't want the backdrop to be windowed. I guess we're about ready to go ahead and start doing our patches. Once we get our patches in, we'll probably go back and we will add our work drive at that point, because before that point we're going to have issues trying to use a drive as large as 114 gigs. At least that's been my experience. Let's put our patches CD in. Here we go. And CD popped up as uninitialized yet again. So what I propose we should do here is go to Window and a new drawer. We'll call this new drawer Updates. And we'll create it. We got a data disk. So we'll open up the data disk. And we'll do the same thing here. Window, show all files. And then, so here's our patches and updates. We can arrange these a little nicer if we go over to Window, clean up by name. There we go. Let's get our updates folder ready. So we put our updates right here, and we just go open that up and put it like over here. We can close this other one. Just draw a marquee around everything here. Now everything's been selected, and we just drag them on over here. We are copying. We select this window and go up here to Window, Show All again. So what we'll do is we'll come back once that finishes copying. Alright, so we got those copied over finally. So we can close out this window here, close out that one. So here's where we're going to be doing our work. Let's organize our files first. So we got our window selected. Go here to Window, clean up by name. There we are. First one is AOSXL Update. That's this one here. So we'll double click that. So it's going to want to unpack it. So first thing we're going to do is choose a destination to unpack it to. Choose volumes, and then from there we can choose our RAM disk. OK, and from there we can start. Okay, so that's unpacked. So we go and open up our RAM disk. let's see what we got here. Installation. So we'll go through this and let's just proceed. No log install for real. Proceed. On which partition would you like to install the update? Well, let's put it on the system. And proceed. Have a happy new year. Okay, so after this update, what we'll do is we'll restart. So we'll do a virtual reboot. So we'll just do Control Windows. Alright, so then back in here, go to our updates. To Window, Show All. Go to Window, Snapshot All. There we go. And let's do Window, clean up by name, and then Window, Snapshot All. Nice. The next one we got to do is BB 3.92. We'll select to unpack it to the RAM disk again. Volumes, RAM disk, start. So we'll open up the RAM disk. Installation. Here we go. Proceed. Which partition? How about on the system partition? Oh, now it says I gotta install the Amiga. Yeah, we want to abort. Okay, so it's in, it's recognized the disk. Let's try it again. Proceed. Proceed with install. Proceed. We want to put this in our system. Oh. Here we go. Now we're doing. Now complete. To enable the update, you should reboot. Proceed. Proceed. So we have to reboot again. Is this one? Let's reboot. So Control Windows. Alright, Control Windows to reboot again. Okay. Update. Yeah, that snapshot thing just ain't working here, is it? That's alright. Window, clean up by name. That's good. Now we need PowerPCI user IHA. Again, we choose a RAM disk, volumes, RAM disk. Okay, so this is just for the extraction part. Alright, now it's unpacked. We open up our RAM disk. Make sure nothing else hiding in there. English. Proceed with install. You must reboot after this installation. Should I reboot now? So I guess that's done already. Here we go. Here comes the reboot. Alright, well, we're all patched up. At this point, I guess we can go ahead and add our work drive. So let's see if we can get that done. So in the system, there we go. Pull this out. We go to Tools, Hard Drive Toolbox, Amithlon device. We want to add this one here, 111.9. This drive's not installed yet. You want to install it? Okay. We just click install. Okay. So at this point we could partition the drive. And it put like 8,000 different partitions on there, so we'll go ahead and get rid of all of them. Delete. So select the first one and drag it to the end. We end up with one partition, 111.9 gigabytes. Save. Proceeding with, do you want to proceed? Okay. Now we click exit and it tells us we got to reboot. So we reboot. This should come up with another device. We'll still have to format it. Okay, so we got system. Another one should pop up here. There it is. So you got VDH01. What we're going to do is we're going to select that. We're going to right click, go up here to icons. We're going to go to format. We're going to change the name from empty to work. We don't need the trash can, and I guess we're good. We'll do a quick format. According to directions here, it says this would be a good time to install MUI. And as usual, up here, view all, or show all. We'll copy this to our system disk as well. Over here. And we'll go a new drawer, window, new drawer. Open it up. Here. Copy that over. Window, show all files. Oh, there it is. We'll extract it to RAM disk. Volumes, RAM disk. And we'll start. And from there we'll go to the RAM disk. And from there we'll open it. Install MUI. Here we are. Proceed. Install for real. Proceed. Selected drawer. Work. That's where it wants to put it. Proceed. Select the image that you want to install. Just proceed. Proceed. Yeah. Please reboot your machine before starting any MUI applications. Alrighty. That. Close. 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 Okay, nice. Let's see, we can go ahead and do the audio, I guess. Alright. Get that done. Close that. Let's see. We had updates. Alright, let's get these arranged. Window, clean up by name. So we will extract that to RAM disk, volumes, RAM disk. Okay. Start. We go to RAM disk. Window, show all files. Here we are. Oh, I see. Okay. Extract your RAM, then open a shell. And we got to run a few commands. Okay. So let's open. We have a shell. Let's get a few things done here. We're gonna CD to RAM. Copy. Repeat and make a few changes. Okay, that finished without argument. Okay, well, that finished without argument. Yeah, that works. Alright, that's done. So now we can reboot, go to System Preferences, run AHI, and select that. Go to System, drag this out some more, Preferences, that worked. Alright, use that. And that's actually coming out of our sound card, so how cool is that? So even though it wasn't the one I said, they said it would be, and we do have some sound. Oh, okay, change this to a higher pitch. Lower the volume some. I like that right there. Use. Alright, well, we got the sound working anyway. So let's see if we can get Poseidon and a Rack Attack installed here. Let's have a look in the system. And from there we go to Updates. Not my name. We got Poseidon 3.8. That's the one we need. Disk. Start. Now we gotta go on our RAM disk. Install English. So we're going to do Expert. Proceed with install. Install for real. Proceed. Okay, so this one here we want to deselect all of these and then proceed. Alright, so proceed with copy. See. So we've got some terminal work to do. Like FAT95 EHA. So we have the FAT95. Volumes, RAM disk. Okay. Then we open the terminal, shell. And inside shell we type here we enter unknown command. Guess I didn't put a space. Yeah, that's what it was. Let's go back here. FAT95 copy. So now we want to restart the system. And then we can go to run a Rack Attack. So that's System, Updates. Oops. We'll extract that to RAM disk. Now we open the RAM disk. Proceed. Alright, so that's all done. I guess we'll go ahead and do another reboot. There we go. So it looks like we got running USB. So now it says I gotta extract the side of 4.4. So let's just see if I even have that. So system. Destination. RAM disk. English. Let's see. That done, let's go ahead and reboot again, I guess. Let's try inserting a USB. See what happens. Over here. Show all files. Look at that. How cool is that? So, we finally got our USB ports working. And we're going to use those ports to install an update for Picasso 96. Now, I had to buy this. I'll leave a link in the description so that if you're interested in doing this, you can know where to go buy the software. And this USB drive here, what we need to show. So, same old game here. Window. Show all files. Blink. Oh boy. Here's the one we're after. Alright, we will extract that to RAM. Volume RAM disk. And start. Alright. So there's some very specific instructions here on how we're to do this. Alright, set up. Proceed. Update and installed version. Proceed. Expert. And we don't want this. This or this. Where are the support files installed? Well, how about if we look in RAM disk and here. Well, Lord only knows what we've done here. Oh, I might have just spent 14, 15 bucks, whatever it was, to brick this thing. Well, let's see. Control, Windows. Picasso 96 start. Alright. Well, let's get this in now. Alrighty. So we will open this up again. Window. Show all files. Window cleanup by name. There we go. Let's see if we can find Picasso. Here it is. And we'll extract this to the RAM disk again. Volumes. RAM disk. There it is. And OK. And start. Now we'll open the RAM disk. Picasso install. Copy the PowerFB monitor file to your system devs monitors folder. What if we went in a shell? Maybe they're not showing some of this stuff in the file browser. I wonder. Alright, so what if we CD to RAM? And do a directory. Oops. Okay, so change directory to Picasso install. Okay, now we change directory to devs, right? CD to devs directory. Okay, so we want to change directory to monitors. Directories. Okay, there it is. And well, it's Picasso 96. I don't think that helps any, does it? Let me see. We're looking for Power FB. I sure don't see that. So let's change directory into this Picasso 96 again. Alright, so I tried to install according to the directions here on Snakebitten's website. And one of the steps here, one of the last steps he said to do, well, first of all these files were not available in my Picasso 96 installation deal. So I selected what I could see and I kind of winged it on the rest. Then when we were all finished, there's no Power FB monitor file to be moved. So that was another little irritant. And so we're going to have to roll with the punches here. So we're going to have to probably in a later attempt, probably going to have to do something different with the installation. Maybe we follow the directions that came with the README on the Picasso 96 install, try reinstalling it. My worry is that it's going to not be compatible with what we're trying to do here in Amithlon. So might think about that one and decide just to leave well enough alone. So without further ado, let's move on and we'll see what we got here. So now I wonder if we have any video options here. So let's go to System and Preferences, Screen Mode. And I have no new options. Oh, launch Picasso 96 mode. Oh, here we are. So if we go there, we have just Power FB. It's not offering me any choices to change anything. Maybe in the next video we can see about getting something to run on this. Alright y'all, well, I won't lie to you, that was a little disappointing how everything worked out here, but we still haven't tried kernel 4 yet, so we could play around with that in the next one. And so I think that'll be my next steps. I also do want to see if I can get something going on this thing as far as demos, games, or something. So maybe we can address that in the next one. So until then, y'all, thanks for watching. Y'all take care.